called you together again because the people of England face a grave crisis. Many years ago, as Robin Hood, I led you as an outlaw band here in Sherwood Forest. Together we resisted the tyrant King John. When he died, we dispersed because we believed that tyranny had died with him. But tyranny did not die. It merely slept, and now it has awakened again. It's the same tyranny, different only in name. And its name is William of Pembroke, the Lord Regent. Now, the Lord Regent calls the Council of Barons to a special meeting at Nottingham Castle. As the Earl of Huntingdon, I will attend, but no one knows what the outcome will be. But if he dares do anything to destroy the rights given you by the Magna Carta, we must take up our swords again. You, Little John, my old comrade Friar Tuck, Alan Adale, Will Scarlet, all of you. Together we will fight this new tyranny. I've sent to Huntingdon for my son Robert. Ever since he was a lad of 10, I've trained him for just such a time as this. We meet here in Sherwood Forest day after tomorrow.
Oh, the guard! The horseman approaches. Huntingdon, lower the drawbridge. These are the reasons, then, for my dissatisfaction with the England to which I have been called as regent. A boy king under the influence of his mother, a government weakened by the terms of the Magna Carta. That, however, can be changed. Because a former weak king was forced to surrender to the terms of the Magna Carta is no reason that we should continue to be bound by such cowardice. The powers that king gave up, I shall take back again. The people are not fit to rule themselves. Therefore, I am withdrawing the Magna Carta. From now on, the people will be taxed as they should be taxed and ruled as they should be ruled. To enforce this, it will be necessary for each of you to place his armed men under my personal command. I ask each and every one of you to do this at this time. Lord Mortimer, you're first.
Yes, my lord, of course. My men are at your service.
Fitzherbert?
You have honor to request.
Thank you. Lord Frederick?
Certainly.
Lord Warwick?
I should like time to think it over, to consider.
Are you questioning my right?
Oh, no, my lord, no, I'm not, but...
Good. I knew I could depend upon you.
My Lord Regent, may I address the council?
You may.
I've sat here hardly believing what my ears hear or my eyes see. Have you forgotten that English blood was shed to gain the Magna Carta? Does it mean nothing to you that thousands of men have died for the people's right to rule themselves, to tax themselves, to live in liberty and in dignity? Now, the Regent asks you to take away those rights, and you are ready to agree. How can you face your families, your friends, and all those people you'll betray for one ambitious man? Or, if you will not think of others, you must think of yourselves. Today, the Regent calls on you for help because without you, he is powerless. If you grant the Regent what he asks, he will need you no longer. And he will turn on you and destroy you, just as surely as today he's destroying those whose only protection is the Magna Carta. If you refuse the Regent what he asks, You'll be your country's heroes. But I warn you, if you give in to him, you'll be history's blackest traitors.
You're still eloquent, my lord, but the world has changed. 20 years ago, as Robin Hood, you gathered a band of men who did as you ordered. That is no longer possible. The men who followed you then are too old for fighting now. We are not moved by your eloquence. If you wish to live in England, it'll be the England that I govern.
I would rather leave England.
My lords, the Earl of Huntingdon is banished from this land. His wealth is confiscated. Should he be found within the boundaries of England past sunset tomorrow, he will be hunted down like any other outlaw. You see how easily it is arranged?
Your Majesty.
My lord.
I must speak to you alone. Lady Catherine, will you please stay?
With your Majesty's permission. Of course, Lady Catherine.
The Regent has abolished the Magna Carta and has banished me.
No, it's not possible.
Fitzherbert followed me. I'm not leaving England.
Where will you go?
The men are already gathering in Sherwood Forest. I join them immediately.
What are you going to do?
What I did before when there was tyranny. Fight it. The first time the Regent makes a move toward the king, send word to me at once, Your Majesty.
My son is but a child. He wouldn't dare harm him.
You must realize how great the danger is. The council does his bidding without question. And as his power grows, he'll become bolder, and no one knows how far he may go. Therefore, I pledge my life for your safety and that of the king. And if I cannot redeem my pledge, my son will.
Robert, he's but a boy.
He's a grown man now. He's in the North Country. I have already sent for him.
We thank you.
Know ye, by order of William of Pembroke, Regent of England, from this day, Magna Carta is abolished.
Tyranny! Death to the Regent!
The solitary horseman again?
Yes, but I've discovered who he is, the son of the Earl of Huntingdon.
You mean the son of Robin?
I sent you to clean out Sherwood Forest and bring me Robin Hood alive, if possible, dead if more convenient.
Exactly, my lord.
And all I get from you is excuses, nothing more.
But, my lord,
Now listen to me. Bring those traitors back and bring them soon, or I'll hang you on the gallows I raised for Robin Hood. Now have you anything to say?
No, my lord.
Then get on with it.
Yes.
And on your way out, look at the gallows. And remember, it may be for you. If I were king, no one would resist me. They wouldn't dare.
Proclaim yourself king. It's the only way to restore order. Do it now.
Patience, my friend. There are obstacles to be overcome.
The young king?
For one.
Boys are frail. They often do not live to full manhood.
One step at a time. First is to separate him from his mother.
My Lord Regent, how dare you enter my apartment unannounced?
You seem to allow bandits and outlaws privileges which you deny the Regent. Your Majesty.
What do you mean, sir?
You think I'm unaware that the Earl of Huntingdon had a conference with you in this very room after I'd banished him?
I answer for my actions only to the full council of barons. To you, I need explain nothing.
It's regrettable that you think so lightly of my authority. It forces me to exercise it with greater firmness.
What do you intend to do?
Your strange sympathy with outlaws proves you unfit to be trusted with the care and education of the king. I am removing him from your influence.
You wouldn't dare.
Mother! Mother, they're taking me away! They're taking me away! Mother, please!
You can't! You can't!
Mother!
Can't, madam.
What are you going to do to him?
Your son is England's king, and therefore my responsibility. I shall see that he's well taken care of.
They've taken my son.
I know, I was listening. You must leave at once.
Leave? With my boy in the Regent's hands? Catherine, what are you saying?
Now we know he will stop at nothing. You must get away, Your Majesty. Tonight.
I couldn't. I'd be deserting him.
As long as you remain here, you're powerless. You must go to Robin Hood at once.
Robin Hood? We leave tonight.
There's a boat waiting for you. Dash through the gate as soon as it opens.
Thank you.
So what's wrong?
This crank is stuck.
I'll help you.
Thank you. She worked all right that time.
Just your muscles were stuck, not the crank. You're getting too old for this kind of work.
Maybe you're right.
Well, I'll lower it for you.
Thank you.
My Lord Regent, the Queen has disappeared.
Disappeared? Are you sure?
There's no doubt of it. She's not in the castle. I sent a search party after her.
How did she escape?
Through the postern gate. There's no other way.
Hang the guard to let her through. And put 2 men on the postern. One inside and the other on the outside.
Yes, my lord.
It's too dark now. We'll return to the castle.
What are you doing here?
Hunting. It's pleasant. I like the trees, the flowers, the water, and the music of the birds.
Will you please go?
But I just got here, and I like it.
Well, I don't.
Careful, logs are slippery.
Oh, oh, oh. Well, put me down.
Aren't you going to thank me?
Thank you. If it hadn't been for you, I... Put me down. Oh.
You know, you're really very pretty. I could easily...
Oh. Oh.
Can't I be of any further assistance?
You've done quite enough, thank you.
Tell me, what's a pretty girl like you doing all alone in Sherwood Forest?
You must know I work nearby. I'm a scullery maid.
Oh, with silk stockings?
You're very observant, aren't you?
When there's something to observe.
Catherine.
The woods are full of scullery maids. Glorious country, England.
We'd better go.
Oh, why the hurry? The pots and pans can wait, can't they?
Come, Catherine.
Oh, what are you afraid of?
Please, they mustn't find us.
It's too late. They've already seen us.
Were you looking for these two?
Yes, they led us a merry chase.
Ah, I thought it suspicious for two women to be wandering alone in Sherwood Forest. That's why I detained them.
Good work, woodsman. You'll get a reward for this.
Thank you, sir.
Help her up.
Yes, sir. Permit me.
You really earned that reward. Come along, woodsman.
Yes, sir. Just one moment. Let go of those bridles.
Have you lost your mind, woodsman?
I said let go.
You'll hang for this. They're under arrest by order of the regent.
That's exactly why I won't let you take them.
You won't let us. Why, you...
It's a long way to Nottingham Castle. I suggest you start running. I said run!
Woodsman, we owe you a great deal.
I've already been repaid.
I'm very sorry. I didn't know.
Since when has the regent been arresting scullery maids? They'll return with more men. We'd better leave. Follow me.
Thank you. We'll go on alone. We'll be safe when we get to Robin Hood.
Robin Hood? We can go on together. Sherwood Forest is Robin Hood's home, but you'll find refuge here while I go for him.
It is a quaint place.
Oh, as quaint as Mother Make herself. You'll find her a very charming and gracious old lady.
Begone! I want no thieving vagabonds in this house.
Charming, isn't she? Open up!
Who are you? Who sent you here?
Now be your sweet self and open the door. Or must I break it down, Mother Meg?
How did you know my name?
Open the door. Put that broom down, you old witch, or I'll take you over my knee. Don't you recognize a friend when you see one?
Friend! Spy, more likely. I don't know you, all of them.
You knew me once, you old crone.
Oh, put me down.
And these two are friends of mine. Scullery
down,
maids.
you blackguard! Oh!
Now you listen to me, Meg. Make your guests welcome. Go to the cave in back of your house and bring some of your rare old wine.
How do you know about the cave?
There's little about you I don't know. So do as I tell you, or Robin Hood shall hear of how you treat his friends.
Robin Hood? Oh, that black scoundrel?
Save that prattle for the Regent's spies. Goodbye, sweetheart. See, could I leave you in more gracious hands?
We've come a long way. That wine would be refreshing.
Wine? For scullery maids? Water and fetch it yourself.
Of this. Get out of my way.
Oh, you're in a hurry, youngster.
Yes, a great hurry. To see Robin Hood.
Oh, now, forgive me, sir. But what makes you think Robin Hood wishes to see you?
You should be able to guess that, Little John.
And how do you know my name is Little John?
There's only one man with such a big body and such a little mind.
Why, the child seems blessed with second sight. Tell me, what is my name?
Eleanor Dale, the minstrel.
Oh.
Now will you step aside?
Certainly. For any man who fights as bravely as he talks.
Oh, with all my heart. A crack on your thick skull may release the cloud from your brain.
Hold on, desist. Disturbing heaven's peace. Shame, shame, Little John. Are these the manners I've taught you, quarreling with a babe in arms? Little John.
Who's a babe in arms?
A man full grown, a fighting man, squabbling with a little boy.
Little boy? One moment, Friar Tuck. Little boy? Why, you great tub of lard. Were it not for your holy office and your gigantic waistline, I'd crack your seams wide open.
Pass me a meat skewer and give me spitting room. Stand back while I teach this whippersnapper how to treat his betters.
Oh, that's Robert.
Your boy?
Yes.
You better stop this then.
Why? The boy can take care of himself.
Tub of lard, am I?
Yes, a double tub.
So I'm a double tub, am I?
Save your breath. You've none too much of it, old man.
Old man.
Now a stroke or two and the boy will have him in the dust.
Stuck. Care to try a boy's sword, ancient one?
Oh, shame down, you Friar Tuck. It's your duty to chasten our souls, not our hides.
It is I who am chastened.
Robin, do you know this lad?
Do I know him? Gentlemen, this is my son.
Not
Your
little...
A girl and woman, and you've no idea who they are.
Well, they're dressed as scullery maids, but I know they're not.
How do you know?
Well, their breeding gives them away. Their hands are well kept, and their speech is not of the kitchen.
You're very observant. Is the girl pretty?
See for yourself.
Go away, quickly. It's all right. You needn't go.
May, my sweet, where are Your Majesty.
Majesty?
The Queen.
Queen? Dearie, me. And so I came to Sherwood Forest and to you. All that remains of free England. You, your son, your men. No one else is free. No one else is safe. Not even my own son. Not even England's king.
The king will be safe.
Aye, that is right.
What my son means, madam, is that we will see to his safety. That so long as there's one free spot on this island, that spot is England. Not long ago, there was a tyrant here, but Sherwood Forest conquered him. It will do so again. We will not rest until all of England is free.
So help us God.
Thank you. All.
We'll storm the Regent's castle at daybreak.
We'll do nothing of the sort. Look, we make a very little flame. A hand could crush us out and never even feel the burn. But if we refuse to be snuffed out,
then the flame will grow.
It will grow until it brings every honest man in England to our side.
And where do we start the fire?
In Nottingham Castle. But we must know the Regent's every move. We need someone there.
I'll go.
No, not yet. Alan. Men who are given too much power sometimes abuse it. Then they make mistakes. The Regent's first mistake will give us our chance. As a minstrel, you'll have no trouble getting into the castle. Send word back to us as soon as you can.
I will, Robin.
Your Majesty.
Your Majesty, we've taken the first step.
You have my deepest gratitude. How can I ever thank you?
Mistress, Your Majesty, if I could help. I'm not a lady in waiting by trade.
With you beside me, I know I'm in good hands. Come.
Mother Megan the Queen. We're living in the age of miracles.
Well, it's getting late. We must be getting back to camp. Good night, Lady Catherine.
Good night.
Good night, Lady Catherine.
Lady Catherine.
Yes? Oh, good night.
Wait. I owe you an apology.
An apology?
Yes, for what when you, at the pool.
Oh, you saved us from the Regent's men. Is that what you mean?
You know very well that's not what I mean.
Well, that's all I can remember.
In that case, I don't owe you an apology. Good night, Lady Catherine.
Robert. Robert.
Yes, Lady Catherine?
I really do remember more.
Do you?
And I didn't terribly mind.
In that case, I'm ashamed for you.
Why, you...
Try the other cheek sometime.
Oh!
Lady Catherine.
Catherine. Sleep well, Lady Catherine.
There, lass. Don't be frightened. You're safe now.
I'm not frightened.
Then why the tears?
Oh, it's that blockhead Robert. I could have slapped him.
What did he do?
Well, that's just it. He didn't do anything. He's as stubborn as a goat.
He's a devil. He's just like his father. When Robin Hood was young, he used to make all the women hate him and love him at the same time.
Well, I hate Robert.
That's a sure sign that you love him.
Hold. We're being followed.
Only the child. Believe me, I use the word respectfully.
I didn't expect you so soon.
Your age, I'd have lingered for a pretty face.
Oh, you don't understand women.
I don't understand women.
Well, you'd be surprised how they've changed in the last 50 years.
Riots, chaos, confusion. You see, this boy could never bring order to the country. It's time we had a new, more powerful king.
We dare not, my lord.
Dare not do what, Sir Mortimer?
I thought...
You thought wrongly. The king is about to abdicate. In fact, I've already prepared a proclamation.
The king will sign it?
Why shouldn't he? Why don't you take it to him now? He's playing in the garden.
Oh, but do you think he'll sign it?
Certainly. He's a child. He finds it difficult to understand. Say merely it's a detail of government. He's used to signing such documents.
Yes, my lord.
He's fond of Mortimer. He won't question him. A brilliant inspiration. Come, let's watch from the balcony.
I have something for you to sign, Your Majesty.
What is it?
The regent said it's a mere detail.
The regent. I won't sign, not unless my mother tells me to.
But you've always signed the documents the regent asked you to.
I won't. Not while my mother's away.
Mortimer's a fool. Send the sheriff to me.
Oh, just a little more time, my lord. Just a week more, I beg of you. And I promise you I'll bring you Robin Hood and his son, both of them.
Robin Hood? That wasn't what I wanted to talk to you about.
It wasn't, my lord?
I'm worried about the king. He seems disturbed in his mind, unhappy since his mother went away. Even now, he's crying in the garden. He needs a change of scene, don't you think?
Oh, yes, my lord.
We might put him in the West Tower.
Of course. Oh, my lord, that's where we put the prisoners.
He'd enjoy the view. See that he's taken there at once.
Yes, my lord.
The West Tower's very high. If a boy were to fall from there, he might be killed.
Well, there's that danger, but... Oh, I'll put up some bars.
No, that won't be necessary. I can almost see him standing there, looking out of the window. You're beside him. Your hand is on his shoulder. Suddenly, he falls. You understand?
Oh, no, I couldn't. I couldn't.
You must.
Oh, no. No, not the young king. No. No.
Wait. You did look at the gallows as I told you. Your neck would snap like that.
Well, when must I... When will he fall?
Tomorrow night, after the changing of the guard. Tomorrow night,
king.
Good shooting.
Like you 20 years ago, Robin.
Well done.
Surely is.
That's archery.
Some soldiers at the castle do as well. But of course, they're picked bowmen.
Light these in the fire wheel. Throw them in the air one at a time.
An arrow is a slender mark.
Hard shot, boy.
Ready?
Throw.
Did you see that?
He's got it.
Great.
Amazing.
It's marvelous. That's a true son of yours, Robin.
Robin Hood! Robin Hood! The king's life is in danger. They plan to kill him, the regent.
They're dead! Kill the regent!
Hey! Save your anger. We'll have need of it later.
We'll tear the castle down.
There's no other way. We must get inside the castle.
They'd lower the drawbridge for the Prioress of Buxton.
The Prioress of Buxton? What do you mean, Robert?
I stopped her on the road today.
You didn't harm her?
The head of a nunnery? Of course not. We merely passed the time of day. She was anxious to get back in time for the evening prayer.
I don't see what she has to do with...
One of us composes the Prioress. Others as her attendants. If she's taken ill along the road and asks for refuge in the castle...
Why, of course.
I hope the real Prioress isn't known in the castle, Lady Catherine.
No, I don't think so.
The plan will work.
I think it will. You pick the men you want to go with you, and the rest of us will wait outside the walls and help you get the king away once he's out of the castle.
Who'll be the Prioress? Will Scarlet.
In skirts?
Well, you understand women. You'll be very convincing.
With this beard?
Or you'll have
Why
a
not
vote
use
over...
a real woman?
Who?
Me.
Your face is well known in the castle, Lady Catherine. You'd be recognized.
Prioress will be ill. She can keep her face covered.
No, it's too dangerous.
If strangers come to take the king, he may cry out and rouse the guard. He'll trust me.
I told you no. I'll make preparations.
Tell him to let me go.
It's Robert's plan. He must make his own decision.
Robert, please.
There's nothing more to be said, Lady Catherine. I told you it's too dangerous.
For whom?
For success.
Robert, I lied to you. The soldiers at the castle really don't shoot as well as you.
Well, really? Not even the best bowman?
Robert, I've told the truth. Why won't you?
Lady Catherine, there are too many things to be attended
The real reason you don't want
I
me to
must
go with
arrange for disguises, the horses, the men.
Robert, you're in love with me.
The...
What were you saying?
I love you, Catherine.
I love you, too. That's why I must go with you.
Together.
is well guarded past this point.
Then it's time to separate.
First, let's go over the plan once more to be sure everything is understood. You'll take your position at the edge of the moat opposite the west tower. I'll be waiting inside the castle. Alan Adair will be on the battlement, listening for your signal. When he hears the hoot of the owl, we'll begin our work.
And if anything goes wrong, we'll cover your retreat.
Good.
Good luck to all of you. God watch over you.
I wouldn't give much for their lives if anything goes wrong.
Sending his own son.
Approaches. Slump in your saddle, Catherine. Remember, you're ill.
Her Reverence, the Prioress of Buxton, has been taken ill and asks to spend the night.
Wait. The Prioress of Buxton, ill and asking for shelter.
Lower the drawbridge. Quarters will be prepared immediately. Follow me.
God will reward your kindness, my son.
It might be a good plan for you to leave the castle tonight.
In order that suspicion may not be pointed at me?
Stop at the Golden Pheasant Inn so as to be seen away from here.
I'll leave at once.
Guard. Who are those people?
Prioress of Buxton, my lord. She was taken ill and asked for shelter.
This is most unfortunate, my lord. Strangers in the castle.
Church people? Most convenient. Witnesses to the fact that the king died by accident.
Of course.
There's a beast they call a camel lives only in the Holy Land. Now, the Crusader told me that this animal can drink enough ale in one sitting to stay drunk for 7 days.
That's not possible.
He swore he had seen it with his own eyes.
But what a beast can do, a man can do.
Innkeeper!
Yes, sir.
Lodging for the night for all of us. And food, we'll eat it out here.
The mutton's roasting, sir, but it won't be ready for quarter hour, sir.
In the meantime, bring us some ale.
Yes, sir.
And be quick about it.
Yes, my lord.
An innkeeper is slower than a snail.
Nixon! You'd better stop drinking. We're staying here until morning.
Why?
I thought we were going to ride on to Buxton tonight.
We were, but the prioress changed her mind.
I'll never be as good as that camel.
Are you in the service of the prioress of Buxton?
For 20 years, wherever she went, but never away from home so long.
From Buxton to Leeds to Manchester to Oxford. 9 long weeks.
And now, just 2 hours from home, she decides it's too late for traveling.
Is the prioress of Buxton a guest in your inn?
Yes, sir, but she is already retired.
Drink to the regent's health.
A gold piece.
Into the bedchamber, quick.
Our men are waiting at the moat. Here is a plan of the castle. This is the west tower. The window of the king's chamber faces the battlements.
How many guards outside the king's door?
2, my bosom comrades. I've taken great care to cultivate their friendship. Stay in the shadow of the walls, because they posted guards here and here.
How many on the wall below the tower?
1.
Good. When you reach the king's chamber, signal me. I'll be waiting on the battlements below. And then stand back, because I'm going to shoot an arrow through the window.
An arrow?
Yes, with a length of twine attached to it. The other end of the twine will be fastened to a rope. Alan will keep watch at the door while you hold it up.
Then you take my place at the door, Lady Catherine, while I lower the king to Robert on the wall. I'll follow after I've lowered you.
Is that everything?
Everything.
You can start now, Alan.
Little John will call when it's time for you to go. I'll be waiting for you at the top of the tower steps.
I thought I wouldn't be afraid, Robert. If anything should go wrong now, we might never see each other again.
Nothing will go wrong.
Welcome, minstrel.
What about a little music to brighten up a long watch?
Why not?
It's time. Now remember, keep in the shadow as you cross the courtyard.
Let the hands and the feet go cold, but give to the belly boys beer enough, whether it be new or old. Sometimes we lie like hogs in a sty, with a flock of straw on the ground. Sometimes eat a crust that has rolled in the dust, and are thankful if that can be found. Let the back and the sides go bare, my boys. Let the hands and the feet go cold, but give to the belly boys beer enough, whether it be new or old.
What are you doing there?
Hurry, I'll warn you if anyone comes.
take you to her. Where is she? We haven't time to talk now. You must do exactly as I tell you.
Yes.
Dress quickly. Stand back.
It's Fitzherbert returning.
It's Lord Fitzherbert. Lower the drawbridge. Lower the drawbridge, quickly.
It's too late to stop him now. Be ready for trouble.
You watch the corridor, Lady Catherine, while I lower the king.
Take care of the king.
Courage, lad.
It's a long way down, but I'll be all right.
Yes. You'll be all right.
Strangers who came in this afternoon are imposters.
Imposters?
The real prioress of Buxton is at the Golden Pheasant Inn.
We'll visit this prioress. Come with me.
I've already been there.
Look! Where are you going?
To stop them, of course.
Don't lose your head. Wait till they're all in the moat. Then see that the king's killed. Take some guards to the tower room. Capture anyone who's there.
Yes, my lord.
Robert, what's happened?
Hurry, Alan, something's wrong.
He's almost down.
Seen us, we'll have to jump.
We haven't time for that now. We'll have to go this way.
It's too late.
Break that down!
we captured 3 of the outlaws.
Hold them in the council anteroom.
Yes, my lord.
This has forced me to act sooner than I thought. Find all the barons who are in the castle. Bring them to the council chamber. My lord barons, as most of you know, the king has been abducted. Tomorrow morning, each of you will depart for his estates and return as soon as possible with the armed men under his command. Together we shall then ride to London. Before the week is out, I shall be crowned king. The council is dismissed. Mortimer, have the prisoners brought in.
Yes, my lord.
The last obstacle has been removed.
Why was not Warwick here? I don't trust him.
I intend to get rid of him.
My lord, here are the prisoners.
Lady Catherine, the Queen's friend, in the company of traitors. Too bad. Too bad that I'm forced to hang a lady as a common criminal.
On what charge?
Abducting the king is high treason.
The king was not abducted. He was rescued from the murder you planned for him for tonight.
How boldly these traitors lie.
I was outside that very window when you gave the sheriff the order to murder the king. I heard every word you said, and you can't deny it.
Take them out and hang them all.
Just one moment. I still have the right to die with a sword in my hand instead of a rope around my neck.
What gives you that right?
The law of trial by combat.
That law is reserved for the nobility.
I am of the nobility.
You?
I am the son of the Earl of Huntingdon.
Robin Hood. So you are the son of Robin Hood. I can hang you on the gallows, and I owe your father a grudge. To kill his son will give me great pleasure.
Your life is too precious to England. You will enjoy this traitor's death no less if I slaughter him for you.
Thank you, Fitzherbert. But this is one thing I wish to do myself. Take these prisoners to the East Tower.
Where'd go?
I think you're making a mistake. 5 men tried to capture him. He killed 2. You can't fight him.
3 days without food and water, he'll be very weak. Do you think I'll have much trouble with him after that?
No.
A brilliant plan, my lord. Brilliant.
Mortimer, you've a long journey ahead of you. You better leave early.
Yes. Yes.
Rise for the regent. Rise.
I've come to tell you that the trial by combat is to be held in 3 days.
So you've decided to give yourself 3 more days of life.
I'm giving you 3 days before you die.
When I kill you, I hope your sword will be as nimble as your tongue.
3 days without food or drink will slim up your tongue and your sword. No one's to see this prisoner. And he's to be given neither food nor drink.
Yes, my lord.
Give me the key when you've locked the door.
Yes, my lord.
Robert? Robert?
Catherine!
Come to the window.
Where are you? I can't see you.
I'm in the next cell. Are you all right? Did the regent do you any harm?
Harm? He just decided he wouldn't die today.
Please, Robert. I heard everything he said.
Well, don't you realize a little hunger sharpens a man's wits?
Speak up. What has happened to my son?
I told you before. I don't know. You've questioned me for hours. I know nothing. Let me go. The regent would...
Shall I, Robin?
No, my lord, for heaven's sake. Your lordship, in heaven's
No,
name.
well, that's my pleasure.
No.
Robin.
Thank you, your reverence.
In the old days, you'd have clipped his ear neatly.
I'll try again.
No, I'll tell you. Your boy is safe. He's still alive.
What's the regent going to do with him?
That I don't know. I've told you all I know.
Well, in that case, I might as well.
No, wait. Your son challenged the regent to trial by combat. The meeting's in 3 days.
Who's fighting for the regent? Fitzherbert?
No, the regent himself.
Ha! The regent? If he's fighting Robert, there's trickery planned.
No, don't kill me.
You really believe I would? To think you're an Englishman.
Robert?
Yes, Catherine.
I have some food for you.
What do you mean?
Part of what they bring me.
Oh, no, you can't do without it.
Please, I have more than I need. Shh, there's someone coming. It was the jailer. He's gone now.
He doesn't bother me, thanks to the regent.
Go to the door and listen. Warn me if you hear him coming back. I'm going to swing a line to you.
A line? Where did you get it?
Never mind that. Listen now. The water jug is tied to the end of it. When I swing it, catch it carefully. Don't let it break. Get ready now.
Ready.
Here it comes. Can you reach it?
Not yet. Almost had it then.
Try to let out a little more line. If you'll send the line back to me, I'll wrap up the food and send it on to you.
Just a minute. Here it comes. Be careful. Someone talking in here.
You heard me at my prayers. Bring some more water, please.
You have handled everything very well, my lord.
There's still one detail that needs attention, Fitzherbert.
My lord?
Are all the preparations made for the trial by combat tomorrow night?
Everything. This man will be in charge of the archers on the courtyard wall.
Do you understand your instructions?
I do, my lord.
Yeah, well, repeat them.
I'm to shoot if the regent is in danger.
Good.
Yeah. Oh, thank you, my lord.
we do, Robin?
Act boldly but carefully. A single mistake may mean death for Lady Catherine, Allen, and Robert.
We must move quickly. The guard changes shortly after 8.
You'd better start.
It's getting late, my lord. We better start.
There's plenty of time, Fitzherbert. Stop worrying.
That's a change of guard. I'm ready. Get back.
Relief, Bruce.
It's about time.
Good night, Bruce.
Get the signal in good time.
Did you answer me? I thought they'd already taken you.
I'm sorry, Catherine. I was lying down.
Asleep? Now? Just before the duel?
No, not asleep. Only thinking.
Thinking what?
Thinking how happy I'll be when I can not only hear your voice, but hold you in my arms.
I love you, Robert.
Preparations now. Here's the key of the boy's cell. I shall go directly to the courtyard.
Yes, Lord.
Sheriff, I think it might be a good idea to have Lady Catherine watch this duel.
Certainly, my lord.
Places, quickly.
out your men. Mount the battlements.
Yes, sir.
Robert, they're coming for you.
Let them. I'm ready. Water. Water. Give me water.
No water. Take him to the courtyard.
You're strong enough to hold a sword. Yes. Lady Catherine will have the pleasure of watching me kill you.
Not fast enough, my Lord Regent. You're too well fed. Ready, my lord?
First man to move gets an arrow through him.
Robert of Huntington, will you please come forward? Kneel, Robert of Huntington. I dub thee knight and earl. Rise, Sir Robert, Earl of Sutherland. I invest thee with all the lands and goods pertaining to the new titles,
and to the castle of Sutherland. Lady Catherine, please come here. You like him very much.
Why shouldn't I?
Do you love her too?
Yes, I do, Your Majesty.
Then I command you to be married and spend your honeymoon at Sutherland Castle.
I cannot disobey the king.